So I'm at the Indianapolis Home Show. I thought I'd give you a quick update on exactly, hold on a second. Gotta take a sales call. Okay, I'm back, and what I want to do over this video is go over a couple things that is really working for the booth and some things that are not working for the booth. Overall, it's pretty good, and I want to go through all the things that we like and the things that we need to change. First of all, I'm going to show you the backside of things. You can see how I kind of have things. I know you have a coat hanger here, but with all of the tall jackets, it literally hangs on the ground, so it really doesn't work. For a small jacket, it would probably work, but considering it's winter and it's 30 degrees outside and snowing right now, it doesn't seem to work very well. The next thing that I'm going to show you is the black case that's here. It is it fills up a lot of space, and you really can't fit anything else in here. The chairs obviously fit here, but what I want to do is on this side over here, we have this side. What I want to do is, I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but that black thing should fit in here exactly. If we cut out a little bit of this section right here, it seems like it would fit in here just perfectly, because that way I can just get in here and get what I need when I first load it, and I don't have to pick that whole black thing up to get it out to get this backdrop set up. I can literally just pull the things out from that thing and then put the lid back on, because we use that at some shows and some shows we don't. So hold on a second, I got another sales call here. I gotta take. Okay, sorry about that, but that's just what happens when you work these home shows. So I will tell you that what we have found out, the TV seems to work. I mean, there is some reflection. You can see that there is some reflection, but it does seem to get the point across. I have automated the TV and computer, so as soon as you power up the computer, it does turn on, and it does start playing this video. It does not automatically play the audio, however. So that brings me to point number 2. What I'd like to do is behind here, behind the sign somewhere, I'd like to mount 2 speakers. You know, those kind of circular speakers or something like that, like car radio speakers. We can choose some that if you want, that possibly will work for that. That way this can be on a switch, on one of the extra switches back here, so we can turn that on and off. I can't do the speakers. I can't automatically play through the HDMI port. It won't play. I can't figure it out. Maybe another computer possibly would, but as it is, I cannot figure out how to do that. I will tell you that until I got used to it, there was times I was actually turning off the computer. I could not stop from doing that. I would just lean up against it on the backside, and I would hit switches. And after about doing that about 8 times, and then the computer would turn off, and I have to reboot, and then I'd have to go in there and manually turn things on, change the inputs. It was a pain in the butt. I finally got that thing figured out, so I just don't get close to this. 7 and 8 I don't use. The heater, on the other hand, I had to plug in back here and run my cord. Ah, there's my pencil. I lost my pencil a couple hours ago, and I found that now. So I thought somebody stole my pencil. Regardless, I had tried plugging this into 8 directly in the back. I turned off everything else, and I would pop this breaker right there. Regardless, it wouldn't. Thanks. That's good stuff. Thanks.
You know what that is?
Is it like a...
It's the pecan.
So good. Oh, pecan toffee.
It's
Yeah.
Like
Oh, cool. Thank you. No, not for me. Thank you. So this, regardless, it will not carry the load of just this. I thought for a while it was like the refrigerator and the heater, but it actually turned out to be it will not carry the load of this. So one of 2 options we need to do is either figure out a way to bypass this breaker, or we have to order a different one of these, or we just know, planning on it, that sometimes we won't be able to run our heater like that. I don't know. I will tell you that this end right here is missing. I don't have a clue where it is, what happened to it, but when I came to set it up, it was gone. Don't have a clue why, but it is. And this side over here, and truthfully, honestly, we haven't really used these a whole lot. You can see how it's not even really there, because I've leaned up against this thing. I've had guests lean up against this thing, and being on this rubber floor, it does not move. So I think that we could actually kind of get. What's that? So anyway, so that black thing will be over here. We need a trash can. There has to be a trash can in here somehow. I don't know if we can mount it like right here or something like that, but we need a trash can that's very accessible because the way that we have it right now, it does not work. There is no trash can in here at all, and we're having to constantly walk all the way over there to throw stuff away. And when people leave things on your table, it is a pain in the butt to mess with. I do put my clipboard, let me show you where I put my clipboard. Right here. This is where we keep track of all our numbers through the day. It fits in here rather nicely, and that's kind of where I just kind of keep that. And then afterwards I do put it away. In the filing cabinet, seems to be working. I bought a pencil container for all of that. I have these leads and stuff like this. My paperwork is here. That seems to be very helpful. I need a place. Right now we have our hand sanitizer. It is not really in a great place. It falls out all the time. It'd be really helpful to have like something of like a little mount like right here where it's like a box, and where you can put in new containers of because they come in all different sizes, and where we can put a new container and just pump, and we don't have to worry about it, and then that's where it would just always live. That way we don't ever have to worry about where the hand sanitizer is, and it doesn't take up space in here. You can see I've got some stuff in here. I've got some more brochures. I've got candy and stuff like that I've used. I do have a place where I keep all of the other things. The toolbox, I'm not sure if I totally like having here. I need to have a toolbox, but I don't know if it should live in here. But also at the same point in time, if we have a whole bunch of stuff just loosely in here, I don't think that that's gonna work. So I had also thought about we could actually mount that on something like right here, where it could just live right up here somehow to keep it from moving back and forth. I thought about just like a board right here, and I don't know, something like right in there so it has plenty of space. Let me see here. I think I might have another guest to talk to. Hold on. Okay, actually,